It is Tuesday, April the 13th, 2021. This is Stock Market Technical Analysis Daily, live on successfultrading.com. Hello, Miss Marcy, and welcome everybody who is on the broadcast. So, what's in store for us today? I have a bunch of stock that I want us to go over on here to see if those present opportunity for us to make some money in this market. Simply put, that's what we are here for each and every day. So let's start with SPY on here. SPY yesterday did not play well with our strategy toward the end of the day. So, well, it doesn't work each and every day, I guess. So we will still leave on to the next one tomorrow. So where SPY starting this morning, there was a lot of volume compared to prior days on here in the pre-market. So somebody was very busy trying to keep SPY above 410 very early. So that was literally a couple of hours ago, and it just kept on and on. So now SPY was trading initially when the pre-market opened at 7 Eastern. It was really in the vicinity of 410.20 thereabout now, 411.70. This is the daily chart of SPY. There is no room on the upper Bollinger Band. Yeah, something has got to give. So either some tap or sideways on here, or this level here. We look to the left. The prior time, this is a 15-minute chart. That's not gonna help us. Sorry about that. Let's go here. Actually, yeah, this is a daily chart. There is now some semblance of room. The upper Bollinger is now at 413, and SPY is right there. So will it be a case of SPY rallying, just continuing the rally on here? That's, folks, it's very much possible. Right? It's very much possible though. So don't rule that out. Obviously, the exponential moving average 8 is trending, just ramping up each and every day here. This has been the case. How many consecutive green days has SPY recorded here, folks? Go back to March the 25th. Yeah. Yeah, it's seeing it while it's happening is difficult compared to actually taking a step back and looking at it. I mean, each 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Today is day number 13, folks, and we are the 13th of April. Guess what? Are you superstitious in any in any which way? So the 13th day will bring a red candle. Is that something that, if you believe in that? I don't know, folks. I don't know. For me, SPY is just, this market overall is just something else. So that's food for thought there for everybody. How about the tech? Similar type of pattern. I mean, since March the 25th, we have just been ramping up and up every single day, green or greenish, if you will. I mean, if the market gaps like this one and it does a tiny candle, guess what? That's in green, because the people who had the position overnight, they made money. So this is the type of market that we are trading in. As we are ramping, we're coming, marching closer and closer to earning season, which begins this is it Thursday or Friday, where the banks, I think, yeah, some of the banks may start Thursday afternoon or early Thursday morning on Friday. Definitely they will kick off Q1 uh earning season. So meaning, yeah, the result of Q1 for most companies, yeah, because they will be reporting the operation results from January to the end of March. So some company call that Q1, some company call it Q2. It doesn't matter to us. For us, we will be eagerly anticipating the moves and taking advantage of them through our beloved GangstA strategy. Here is the Russell 2K, the small caps. This one, nothing like SPY and QQQ, not at all. This is the daily chart, and let me minimize on here so that we can have a broader view of just the sideways feast that has been taking place on here. Yes, it had a bottom on March the 25th like everybody else, but yet after didn't really struggle. Yeah, it faced resistance at the EMA 8 yellow line, then bounced off of it. Within 4 days, it was able to go above it, but then when it cleared it, instead of continuing up like both SPY and QQQ, it has been going sideways. And here this morning, is it gapping up or down? Let's see here. I mean, it's not by much, but yesterday, for instance, was just a sideways. So it's slightly down this morning, minus 0.10 of the like. Nothing to write home about. So IWM is struggling for direction on here. It's undecided as of now, as we arrive at 9 a.m. Eastern. And let's take the opportunity to say hello to other folks who just joined the live chat. Good morning, Miss Marcy. Good morning, Mr. Don. Good afternoon, Mr. T across the pond. Glad to see you, beautiful kids. Good morning to everybody. All right, so that's the situation on SPY, QQQ, IWM. There are a lot of stock that are making some moves. There is a group of stock from China. If you have been following our successful trade alerts over the last week or so. So let's take a look here by order. I don't know what any order, or by order of I don't know, importance. Or yesterday, Baba gapped up. Yeah, or we talked about that on here. So here's the situation on Baba. The upper Bollinger on the daily chart stand at 242. Yeah, 241.97. And I'm running it up the 3 cents there. Yeah, and we close at 244. After hours, we've talked about this before. When a stock record a candle like this one, especially on the bullish side, yeah, more and more traders come in the following day and the following days. Yes, that's how momentum is built. So after hours yesterday, you could social media or whatever, you could a lot of memes on this stock. It will be attracting a lot of traders. So this morning, well, it's giving 2 points back. So let's see on here what's going to transpire. The story is not done yet, because when Baba moves, it typically move very violently. So let's see on here. For us, we're just going to be patient, and we are ready in both directions, folks, because there is, if I were to tell you that, hey, this cap here can just go without being filled, I am not so sure. We could definitely see this thing retreating on here because of the sentiment on the overall stock from China. Here's another one that for us we have been tracking recently because of his pattern. Yeah, here is PDD, Pindodo. I just love saying that name. I don't know why. Pindodo or Pindodo, whatever that you want to say. So what's the readout on this one here? The price is clearly below all of the moving averages. Yeah. The on the daily chart, the EMA 8 hour yellow line is at 138.19. Yesterday we posted in a low of the day yesterday was what, 131.40. In pre-market, early in pre-market, this thing was threatening, was down almost 2%, and then as time has been passing by with the rest of the market, it's brought up to the point where right now it's trading. According to this 130. I don't usually trust 133.40. Okay, I guess pretty much flat compared to yesterday. But that trend for me, if you had to ask me as of now, the target price is more like 120 or anything. How long it takes to do that? This is a stock that it's very difficult to trade, folks. This is a stock that if you look at its 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart, you will see that it has a tendency of making move. It can make a quick move quickly and then goes into long sideways, hours of sideways. That's not really nice. So I don't know. For me, it's one of those cases. Sometimes I've shied away from this stock, and then I'm like, look at this. Typically, move happened early, so meaning this is a type of stock. This pattern are things that I am inviting. I'm encouraging some of the new traders to really be paying attention into. How does a stock trade typically? So these stocks, it's telling us that typically we have an hour and a half, 90 minutes. The first 90 minutes is when the action is, and after that is putting in sideways. So meaning it's perfect for day trading. Whatever that profit that it gives us, we take our profit and then we set up the trade or swing trade at the end of the day as well. That's something that I've definitely noticed on PDD. So it can be frustrating if you're expecting a move. No, it doesn't lend itself to that. I'm hoping that because I'm talking about it today and because I'm going to be ready to trade it that as such, it's going to actually be moving more than typical. Here's yesterday, for instance. Let me highlight that with yesterday chart, right? Yesterday chart, each candle here is 30 minutes. So the first 30 minutes, within the first hour, yeah, it put in low of the day. So those put, that's where they were at the highest. The rest of the time, the puts kept losing value, but the calls were not making money because this is just sideways. We go in on April the 9th, same thing. The first hour, it gave us the low of the day, and then after that, nothing. On this day, we gapped up and then sideways. The last time that actually it has a type of sustained momentum was on April the 7th. But even then, at starting at 12 p.m., guess what? Sideways. So yeah, these are type of patterns. So PDD is bearish, but it's, for me, it's one of those timed type of trades. So PDD, we talked about Baba. Next stop here is JD. And for those who, let's say, if you are not part of our successful trade alerts in our Discord room, guess what? Our computer, our AI machine actually told us about these stocks last Thursday. So for us, wasn't a surprise that they all gapped. Yes, they gapped down yesterday, and are continuing on that momentum. Here is our friend JD. Let's first look at the daily chart. Here's the daily chart. This is the third consecutive day, folks. Yeah, that since it has fallen below the EMA 8, the yellow line, it's going lower and lower. Now, actually, here in pre-market, it's even outside of the lower Bollinger Band. I mean, you cannot have anything more bearish than that. Last time it was in this vicinity, it found support. The low was at 76.11. All right, I believe I have my 76 put. Let's see what's going to happen. Are they going to bounce off there? We are only Tuesday, folks, and this is OPEX weeks. It's anybody game where they can take this one. So as long as we are I'm in that trade, and it's giving me money, I stayed on it. I want to see the end of this movie because JD, you can just go back in time. Let's say what time frame do I need to go in? I mean, even the daily, I just have to zoom in and make sure that you guys can see it. But if you go back like 2018, JD is notorious for going into this type of bearish trend. Yeah. So yeah, I cannot see it here, but maybe let me go to weekly. Yeah, 2018, from January through November, it wasn't fun. Yeah. To trade JD, the stock went from $50 to $20. I'm not suggesting that's what's going to happen. Yeah, I'm just looking at the chart and looking at the quantitative analysis, historical value performance of this stock. So this is it here on the weekly chart. There is a crossover. Sorry, my apologies. You guys need to see. There is on the weekly chart. On the weekly chart is bearish, folks, on JD here. How do we know that? The price for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks now, it's below the exponential moving average, 20 at the time. And then a couple of weeks ago, the cross of death, if you will, happened between the EMA 8 and the EMA 20. So just be mindful of that. This doesn't mean that, hey, we cannot trade this on the day trade, on the swing trade, whatever that you want to call it, for quick profit on the call side if it's bouncing, but let's be mindful of the overall trend. That's the point that I want to make. So that's takes care of Baba, PDD, Punduru, JD, and the one not that is the most important, but the one that I am really keyed on. You can see with my nonsense type of drawings on here. So let's go to the daily chart of Baidu. Yeah, this was Mr. T and I this past weekend from London. We're studying the potential path of Baidu, folks. Yeah, these are the last couple of times that Baidu went on the bearish run on here. I don't know if we can call it run, a bearish run or a sell-off. These are the amplitude of the move. Minus $76 in 3 days, minus $84 in 3 days. Yes, yeah. We are just interested maybe in even half of that this week, right? I think in our trade alerts, what's the strike price on the put? 205, currently trading at 210.95. We are Tuesday, so let's see. Let's see. We will need to be patient on here because this thing doesn't warn you, folks. Whenever it decides to just let go, it will let go. The algo will let it go whenever they feel like it. So same thing here, right? The bearish trend below the exponential moving average 8 period. And then if today confirm itself is going to be a series of 3 consecutive candles, red candles of lower lows, the target that's looming for us immediately here is the lower Bollinger Band. it's, it's not that, at least, I mean, support, previous support here, it's definitely at 200. So meaning, yeah, I expect that, hey, if it reaches 200, which is 10 points away, uh, we will see maybe a brief reaction of the like. Below that, oh boy, it's anybody guess, right? Because before Baidu went into this massive run that's began, let's say early December from 140. That's where Baidu was stuck for longest amount of time, right? And then it went to all the way to 340. Yeah, I mean these stocks, as frustrating that they are, I mean they are moving. They move. So if you are patient enough, you can definitely trade them successfully. So for us, that's what we are trying to do this week. Really, we have position on all of those. We have position on Baidu, uh, Bab, Baba, JD, and PDD. Why? Because the computer alerted us on the first three, and then Baba because of we started a GangstA trade yesterday because of the massive gap up. So that's under what's we have in store for it. Very quickly on here, which other stock are moving in pre-market? We can definitely take a quick look at our FinViz, and then if let's say I don't see anything on there, I have one that just caught my eye. Uh, and that's when it's moving bullishly. So at least it's not gonna be a case. Oh, this guy only talks about berry stock in the no. I mean, I trade whatever's moving in. I mean, here's riots, right? We talked about a strategy that consists of just strangling riots each and every day. At the end of the day, trust me, more times than none, you will wake up and because this one track pretty much what's going on with cryptocurrency, right? It's up 8.77%. Now, is that enough for it if you took a swing position where you're hedging or you do not hedge? I'm not sure. I haven't put that into application, folks. There's so many strategies, right? But I haven't put that in application. Here's Rosie this morning up 27 of 4% at 27.42 has been a little bit disappointing, to be honest with you. So some of those and marathon digital holdings, obviously, it's correlated to just has the same correlation as Riot stock of there. So those are the ones that at least are obvious on here. Do I see anything here? No. How about the bearish side? Yeah. Again, for me, I do not care which direction I'm trading. Really, I'm trading whatever stock I'm moving. Oh, J&J. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at what's going on with J&J, folks. Look at the chart. Could you have guessed that this was possible? I mean, yeah, you can tell me, yeah, how about Utrex? Yeah, but for traders in our Discord room, this should not come as a surprise. Yeah. One day after the AI system alerted us on J&J, which was last Thursday, Friday, J&J was the top mover on the list of our watch list. So we knew that some big move was pending. We knew that. Yesterday, it just marked a pause, and this morning, there is definitely some action on there. So J&J is moving. I mean, if you are into trading the dirty side of the option trading, there's money for you to be made on a stock like J&J this morning. So congratulations if you have that position overnight from Thursday or from Friday even. So that's on there. I want for the road. Let me just check. Is there anybody? Nope. Where is really quiet yesterday and today. Where is everybody? There's more people than that. So I want to bring a stock that's just caught my attention in pre-market, early in pre-market. This Peloton stock, we have traded it. It's not something new. I mean, we have a group of stock, right, folks? That's for us. We look at, but this Peloton stock, I don't have a pending trade on it. I wish I did because that would have meant that I was really smart yesterday. But I think we talked about it. We said that okay. as the stock, I think it was last week or Friday, I'm not sure, because as the stock was up, attacking the upper Bollinger, we said we need to pay attention to this and ready to be trading them. Typically, what will happen is that the stock will come and bounce off of the EMA 8, whatever closest support is there. It's usually the yellow line EMA 8, and that's what transpired yesterday, folks. So if you were smart and had an alert on this one for this thing when it bounced off of the 115 EMA 8, guess what? First of all, definitely you start making money yesterday, but and then even further this morning, you will have been rewarded because this stock is tracking in pre-markets right now, up almost 2% at I don't know. There's a disconnect between TradingView pre-market here and what I see on my phone, my device. It's trading about $121, $122. So still, I mean, we haven't missed anything, folks. This is just the beginning, right? Because guess what? Peloton used to trade the previous high here, which wasn't that far long ago. This market really moves. Some stock move. We need to stick to those stocks. So end of January, Peloton here was trading at $166. That's a huge upside to where we are right now, right? So if it's on its way to recovery, what you will see me drawing in the very near future here will be something like, well, we had it. Oops. Let's go back here to X. I want a rectangle. If I can draw a rectangle here. Here's the rectangle I want to draw here to say, okay, when Peloton get out of this box, which it has been stuck in since mid-February. So what price? I mean, it's almost there. So let's be rigorous here. We're going to say, okay, Peloton above 125, it's go time. Because before that, look what happened here. When Peloton hit 125, last time it hit 125, it went into that massive rally. So there will be very little resistance above 125. There will be some type of break here because it's that this one you acted as support. So 140, so above 125, 140, and how long it will take? Oh, hey folks, there is no telling, right? So I'm just giving you a setup that, hey, you can start tracking overall. For me, typically, I will look at, okay, how many days it took on here, and conservatively, I can multiply that by 1.5 or even 2 times to give you an expiration on there. So Peloton here may be ready to start a move here, or if not, it will just come back down again, folks. But here, we see that the slope of the EMA 8 has changed. There is a crossover here in the positive direction of the EMA 8 above the EMA 20. So this is an opportunity if you want to set up a long trade here, let's say for expiration in May time frame, or even for me, I will give it 2 weeks because, well, from now. But you can just start building it slowly because right now it needs room on the upper Bollinger Band. So that's the stock that I wanted to leave with you today. It is now 9:20 Eastern in New York and in Toronto. No, just a couple of minutes before 9:20. I will really need to take the time to reset my mind, my body, and so that I can partake into yet another opportunity here on Put Scalping Tuesday. Yeah, we usually say Put Scalping Tuesday. I don't know about Put Scalping Tuesday in the market like this where the major indexes are trading at all-time high. So every new day, highlights just go. Computers are just reading headlines. Brand new all-time high on SPY. Brand new all-time high on QQQ and the like. But not everything is trending in that direction. And we showcased a lot of bearish setup on here for you if you are into getting yourself dirty. We don't mind. Showers are meant for that. So thank you, everybody. And we will be in the Discord room if you have any questions. And have a great trading session. Bye-bye.